Okay. Where's the doe? Oh, we have double the Nawaz. There's a doe. Put doe here because the doe does not like to eat with the other cats, but they're following her over there. Put some here. Put some here. Put some there. Over there. Santy. Yeah. Let's see, we have. Even if Kaizera, Mahama, Lockett's in the house. Hey, Kai. Hey, Kai. Hey, Catitude. Hello, Catitude. Thank you for being here today. So nice to see you. Hello, Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being here today. So nice to see you. I appreciate everyone stopping by. There's Kai. We didn't see her yesterday because she was inside, but there she is. Well, hello, Akari. Hi, Akari. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. This morning when I left work, it was 29. My windshield was icy. Icy. Well, hello, Betty. Thank you for being here. Hello, Joseph. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you both for stopping by. Yes, it was way too cold. Well, hello, Susanna. Hi, Susanna. Thank you for stopping by this evening. Yes, I came out and saw that ice on my windshield, and I was ready to go home. I was not happy. No, I was not. I'm like, oh my God, no! I just wanted to go home and see my kitties. Oh, 22 people here. Yeah, he's not going to eat with the other cats. He never does. That's Santiam. He just likes to roam around. And Edo just gave a swat to Ethereal. Edo, be nice, Edo. Be nice. Yeah, I was thinking about my cats at home alone. Oh, I worked with a young girl, Connie, a very young girl. Hasn't been out of high school very long, and she had every body complaint. My feet, my back. I'm congested. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm nauseous. Hey, Bruce. Thank you for being here. I sure do appreciate it. It was, and then we have this ladder thing we have to crawl, climb. And she was like, I'll do the ladder. And I'm like, yeah, right. And she just gets bare. It's 3 steps. And she acted like, I have shoes older than her, just out of high school. And she was sitting on the floor taking her shoes off. And apparently they don't, Catitude. And she's telling me, I never move. Never. I just, since I graduated from high school, I do nothing but sit there. I go nowhere. I do nothing. I barely move. And I'm like, well, okay. You're paying for it now, ain't you, girl? She acted like it was killing her. And there was like three of us other ladies who were older, just, throwing stuff around, grabbing the boxes. We weren't like, whoa, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm nauseous. Whatever. But I expect that. I expect that from them. I wouldn't have expected anything else. But she said herself, I never do anything. Um, I just sit around. I barely move. It was her words. Hey, it's Maya. Hi, Maya. Thank you for being here. Always nice to see you. But I've noticed you never work with the same people twice. Every shift you get different people. Well, you got to be nice to them, Bruce. They can, you can't, you're not supposed to be confrontational. It's in our handbook. Hello, Chris. Thank you for being here today. Always nice to see you. Nawaz being rude. Are we in the need of more kibbles, y'all? Yeah, they give us. We have a meeting before every work session, and they were telling us that we already hear about some of you new hires are saying something about this person and going to somebody else and. Suffering. Hey, Ruth. Thank you for being here. It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Ticks. Thank you for being here, Spine Ticks. One, you're supposed to not handle it yourself. Like if she's sitting on the floor not doing anything, or if she just disappears for a while, you don't tell her, "Hey, you're not supposed to do that." You go to a team leader, and don't say it where other people can hear it. It's between you and the team leader. Say, "Hey, Jackie Joe is just sitting on the floor whining." Yes, she just came out. Bruce, Kaisera, or Ladder Cat as you call her, is outside. I suspect she will want to go back in shortly. Yeah, that's sort of my name for a generic name like John Smith, Jackie Joe. So, you're not supposed to sit there and confront Jackie Joe about their lack of work. Or tell Betsy Sue, "Hey, Betsy Sue, what's going on with Jackie Joe? She's not working adequately." No, only your higher ups are supposed to hear about what the issues. There's a lot of regulations they want you to go by. Here we go, y'all. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Swag's office. Yeah, that's what they mentioned that in yesterday's meeting. We have a meeting before we start, and they're like, "Now remember, you're supposed to, not go talking about people behind their back. You gotta only handle it with someone who's in authority." There's little Mahama and Edo. Double the Nawaz. I only had one here this morning. That's the little Nawaz. And Edo is thinking about something. She's going to hydrate. I found out we got free chips. They will give us free chips. There's a little closet with all kinds of snacks in the break room, and we can't take it and go home with it. We can't just like fill up our bag with the chips or snack bars or whatever. But we can eat as much of it as we want there. So I didn't know it. I just saw people walking over the closet because last night during my break it was too cold to sit in the car. Come to find out, we get ramen noodles. But as long as we eat it there, as long as we're they probably do because they also have the ramen noodles, spine ticks, and all these young guys were eating the ramen noodles. They had microwave popcorn, so they were eating the microwave popcorn and just making a whole big dinner out of it. Now I don't like to eat a lot and work because part of what I do is leaning forwards and moving. I have to be very, very active. And I just don't feel very active when I don't feel very active when I'm very full like that. Maybe a little small bag of chips would be fine, but because it is a physical job, and they do ask you if you have any disabilities that can keep you from doing the job. So if you're not fit, they don't need you there. I think they're already starting to call some of them out because it is getting up and down off the floor, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then do that, But, I could go in there and have a little bag of chips. And I found where the free water is because somebody told me, oh, there's free water for employees. And I finally found the free water. And it's not in the break room. It's behind one of the registers, the last register. Yeah, it would be, Connie. If depending on what I would have to do, I wouldn't mind having some noodles, But, I don't want to feel too full and not be able to, I might feel nauseous and have to go to the bathroom like that girl last night. I feel nauseous. Oh, good Lord. Princess, what do you hear, Princess? Princess is on alert. Well, she's seeing something over there. What's going on, Princey? Look, Nawaa's looking too. What's going on? Are y'all having a cat disturbance? See, we got two of them on alert here. There's Kaizera. Hello, John Wright. They see devils. I think they probably do. I don't disagree with you there. I think cats see a lot of things we can't see and know a lot of things we don't know. So, if you were saying that to agitate me, or if you're just making a statement, it's fine. I think cats know things that we can't even comprehend. They hear something over there. A doe's over there, but I don't know what kind of tussle they got going on. Are you through eating? A doe's over there doing something that they find very interesting. I just got back from town. I did a little bit of shopping. I still have my black velvet pants on. Velvety. So don't want them to get too cat hairish. But anyway, you don't want to wear these to work because I spent a lot of time on the floor and that wouldn't be good for them. So, and I'm wearing a sweater that belonged to my mother. It's a color block. It's black on the bottom, red in the middle, and white on the top. It's real soft. And she still had the tag on it. Brand new. She's never even took the tag off of it. Probably had it for years. And I'm like, well, thank you, Mama, for the brand new sweater. Well, hello, Adam. Hi, Adam. Thank you for being here. See, but I'll probably wear the sweater to work. It's cold coming home this morning, y'all. Hey, Rebel Bama Boy. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by on this very cold evening. And Mahema is now hydrating. The birds are speaking to each other as they retire. I always wonder why they do all that peep, peep, peep. It's just the cardinals. They do a lot of communications before they retire for the evening. And here comes Mahema. Hello, Mahema. Oh, look at the paw prints on my pants. No, Mahema, no. Shouldn't have came out. No, Mahema, your paws are damp and you make little prints on my black velvet. No, Mahema. I'm sorry, Mahema. I'll put you down here, okay? I'm sorry. I should have changed pants before. I literally just drove in from town to get a few things that I wanted to have waiting for me when I came back this morning. Oh, yeah, Connie. Mahema is the sweetest baby. Yeah, I wanted to have some things like something to eat and some special drinks in the refrigerator for when I get home. Yes, I do, Bruce, and tomorrow night also. You can licky. Yes. So I found one benefit of working there, Kari. Free chips. I had a little bag of Doritos last night. After before I went and started taking things, I asked the head guy, "Hey, can can I? Is it true those things in that closet are free to people working here?" He says, "Yes, they're yours. Take what you want, eat what you want. I can't just grab a bag and go home with it." So, well, he's back in my lap again. Well, I'm going to be all cat hairish and paw printy. Cat hairish and paw printy. Yeah, I'm going to look, I think they have different things in there at different times because somebody was complaining about there was something they wanted and they weren't seeing. So, I'll check it every time I'm there. Hello, Charity. Hi, Charity. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We got baby Mahema here getting my fingers good and clean. Little baby Mahima. He's a sweetie. Yes, I'm allergic to cats also. I went back when I had insurance many, many years ago when I had really good medical insurance. Um, I went and I was, itchy, runny eyes, I went to the allergist for the scratch test, and yeah, I was allergic to cats and dogs. Connie, it will be in a week. They only pay every 2 weeks. So, yeah. It's always some wonderful people that show up here, Charity. Always. Uh, a nice group of people to hang out with. So, yeah, I am looking forward to the first check to seeing how much it will be because I know they have to hold a lot of stuff out of it. So, I don't know what I'm going to get after they start holding out taxes. Let's look at the sunset, y'all. But anything's better than nothing. You know what I mean? It's all going to be an improvement. I'll be happy to see it. I hear the dogs across the road getting all in a tiz. Well, hello, 999 LSD OCD. Thank you for being here this evening with your interesting little emoji things. Very nice. Thank you for that. Oh, we have a kind of a cloud back there. It's pink, but not much over here. We have a few pink clouds. Yes, there are kitties here. Right here, there's a kitty getting his snuggles on. You know, I've had people who said they saw my community post and liked the pictures and they wanted to check out the channel. I'm like, I just come across this and said, oh, what great photos. And they went and checked out the channel and said they subscribed from that. But I can't really do much on YouTube right now because I feel like a zombie. I can't sleep. I can't do it, y'all. I need recommendations, y'all. What can I do to sleep? Really? What can I do to sleep? Let me know. I have I come home, I'm ready for bed, I'm ready to lay down, get my snuggle on with the cats, and no, I might try that, give it a whirl. I've tried watching TV. Uh, the only thing I found, I should say this, is a glass of wine. It relaxes me, and but TV's not doing it. My mind is just saying, you're supposed to be getting up right now. Go get your coffee and get this day started. And I come home and I go right to bed because the cats still have plenty of food. I really feed them really well before I leave. And they're like, so we get into bed. I'm like, I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV, maybe look at my phone, watch some ASMR videos, and I'm like, I'm wide awake. It's like I've had 10 cups of coffee. I am wide awake, and I'm like, I've been standing up for 8 hours. I am ready to rest, and I'm just wide awake. I'm like, just like I went in there and had my morning caffeine. Well, thank you, 9.99. So kind of you, say. We have a nice little bit of a sunset back there. It ain't gorgeous. I did see a beautiful sunrise on the way home this morning, though. It was really pretty, but well, there's a window and a TV. I turned the lamp off. I leave the lamp on while I'm gone for them. But yeah, there's a big window, not big, but a medium-sized window under my bed. Well, I just can't stop my mind from just going. Just like, it just goes. It's just like, well, what about this? What if this happens? What if that happens? What about this? What about that? Well, what if this scenario happens? It's my mind. I can't turn my mind off. Did you do a good job? Did you keep your mouth shut? Were you this? Were you that? Did you work hard enough? Will they make you permanent? What if they don't? What da da da? What about uh I can't turn off the inner dialogue. My inner dialogue is quite rampant. I just can't. My mind is just rushing a million miles a minute. Just a billion thoughts. You know. Oh, I'm not Bruce. I am the queen of not leaving anything behind. Bruce, I am obsessive compulsive. When I had my business, I'd lay there all night. Well, you got to arrange these samples in this box. But what if they want this box? You have to do that. Well, let's wash those samples. Let's clean out that box. And what should I wear? What do they expect me to look like? It was just da 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 da. Yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm going to have a glass of wine, Catitude, and we can shop when we're on our break. People do their grocery shopping a lot of times when they're on their hour break. When you're on your hour break, you can do whatever you want, but you can't buy alcohol because there's no one there to ID you. And it's after midnight. You can't buy alcohol after midnight. They got a midnight shut off on the wine. So I had to go to Walmart anyway, so I went ahead and grabbed a few things. And I wanted to get enough stuff. I'm going to have a big cat party. I always have a big cat party before I go. And I give them lots of treats. Lots of treats. So when I come back, I'll expect to still see full bowls in that house. And but I'm just an obsessive compulsive person with being perfect. Yeah, well, I did have I was, Adam, I was starting to get back on my sleep schedule after my mother passed away. Because she would be up all night and I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't get her to bed. I couldn't get her to get up. But I did have a very good sleep schedule for many years, Adam, because as a business owner, I had to be out and about early in the morning. I had to meet delivery trucks sometimes at 7:30. So I had to be up, showered, face done, and ready to go to meet my delivery trucks. And if you don't meet your delivery truck, too bad, so sad. You won't be doing any business that week. And so for many years, I had that get up at 6. Barely even needed an alarm clock. Get up at 6 every morning. And of course, the last few months of my mother's life, I could not do that. Well, thank you for being here, 9.99, and so nice to see you, and I hope to see you again. So yeah, the last few months of my mother's life were chaos. I just didn't, elaborate how bad it was to everyone on the live stream. I said, oh, yeah, we're taking a hard turn. I mean, it was horrible. And so I was only getting maybe 2 hours of sleep at night, but I was still getting up at 6. But so now I'm getting home at 7. So I have to like flip the script. So um, I don't know how to I've never been able to turn off the inner narration in my mind. I just can't. It's just like this da da da. It's just like this. It just. What we should do about this? Well, what we should do about this? And what happens if this? Hello, John. Hi, John. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, John. Oh, John, let me tell you this morning. John, I went to leave work this morning and my windshield was frosted over. I was not a happy woman. Not happy at all. I was ready to go home. But and here's a little adage that my defroster does not work. I had to manually try to get the ice off the inside and outside of my windshield. I was about 25 minutes later getting home this morning because I was fooling around with the damn ice on the windshield. I was so angry about it. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh, because it was like 29 degrees when I left work. And, so most people will just turn on their defroster, but I don't have a defroster. I was scraping at it with a knife, my fingernails. I'm like, get off there. I gotta go see my cats. I want to go home. Uh, well, I need a lot of things, John. I don't have the money to fix the defroster. I'm going to bring my portable heater to work with me because it's going to be cold again tonight. And I'm going to bring my little heater that I put next to my bed with me. And I'm going to light it and I'm going to put it up in my car and melt it like that. I'm planning ahead here. Hello, Cat Penny. Hi, Cat Penny. Thank you for being here. We got baby Mahama in my lap, everyone. Buffering. So, yeah, I'm going to bring my little, my what they call a little buddy camper heater with me. And I'm going to connect a tank when I leave. And my fingers were frozen. I couldn't feel my fingers. They were frozen. So anyway, I'm like, well, I need something to warm up the windshield. So I'm bringing my heater with me. And I might look like a stupid person holding a portable camping heater up to the windshield. But I'm going to do it because I'm going home. I'm going home. Or I'm going to attempt to go home. I don't want to say that. Anything could happen. I could be ran over by a log truck. I might not ever make it home. I could be squashed like a bug, So, anything could happen. Anything. I could have an aneurysm, a heart attack. I've been using that little buddy heater for about 3 years, John. I put it next to my bed. And when my mother was alive, I put one next to her bed. So we both slept with one of those little heaters next to our bed. And, yeah, I am, Connie, I drive, when I go there at night, I drive about 40. I leave really early because I'm driving about 40 miles an hour because I don't want to hit a deer. I saw deer in the field today. I was going out to get something out of the shed, and there were 2 deer out there, and I'm like, I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone. Every time I come across a deer, I never have my phone. So. Yeah, they say they're safe for being used inside. All the YouTube people who do the camping, if y'all ever watch any camping videos, um, they camp in their truck or their van. They're all using those little buddy heaters. And hey, Lucinda. Hi, Lucinda. Thank you for being here today. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So that's where I got the idea when our big heater in our house went out. If they're using those little buddy heaters and they're staying warm with them, I can put them next to our beds. And it's Judy. Hello, Judy. Thank you for being here today. So nice to see you. We have little baby Mahama here. Um, my house is so drafty, John. I don't have to worry about the carbon monoxide poisoning. It's drafty, drafty, drafty. Well, hello, Glare Bear. Hi, Glare Bear. Thank you for being here this evening. Always nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Judy, the kids must have already went home for you to be here, Judy. Yeah, I always make sure that, uh, my house is very drafty, Connie. So I have like a one window that doesn't shut very good. Oh, well, that's good, Judy. I'm sure you were happy that they left a little early. Let's look at our sunset for a little while, everyone. Let's check out the sunset. And baby Mahama getting his snuggles. Yes. It was. Well, Glare Bear, I'm sure they do have hair dryers. Um, oh, he's sitting up now. He's sitting up. There we are. There we are. Ah, it's a nice sunset back there, everyone. Very nice. Oh, and I can tell the temperature is plummeting. Plummeting. Well, I would have to have a way of plugging it in, wouldn't I, Glare Bear? Wouldn't I? Like, it would have to have some way of getting power to it, right? Or they have them that you recharge, because everything's like USB rechargeable now. But I think my little heater do it. Oh, I scraped that ice off with my fingernails and a knife this morning. And I had some rubbing alcohol in the car, and that helped melt it. And I always carry a towel, and I put some rubbing alcohol over the windshield, and and got that towel, and it took me a while to do it. My fingers started turning purple. I did it. I'll see if they have anything like that that would work with the car lighter in my car, because my car's old, old, old. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Judy. It's fine. I found out I get free chips and water and coffee if I wanted some coffee, and um, you know, I worked with somebody last night who was really young, and they had every excuse in the world. They were nauseous. Their feet hurt. Their whole body hurt. Oh my God. They were just out of high school. You wouldn't believe the whining, Judy. I'm serious. Like, sitting on the floor, taking their shoes off, massaging their feet, saying they had to go to the bathroom. They're nauseous. And oh, my whole body hurts. It just hurts. Okay? You're 18, maybe 19. You're already hurting all over. Sad, sad, sad. Yeah, that's the whole thing, Judy. They're already weeding through them. People are already doing no-shows. People are already being caught with theft, so on, so forth. Yeah, the people who aren't going to last. And the thing of it is, sorry about the buffering, everyone. But yeah, they sort of tell you, this is what we want you to do, and then you don't see the team leader anymore. Here, you're going to be doing this. There she goes. Mahama is snacking again. But, I mean, to be fair, she says since she graduated from high school, she barely moves. She says, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I barely move. So, I mean, if you just sit around and do nothing, I don't care how old you are, your muscles are going to atrophy. And I told her, well, it's very important to stay active. And I said, I'm a much, much older person, and I'm not having any issues because I'm active. Yeah, sitting around and doing nothing is not good for anyone. I don't care how old you are. People need activity. Yeah, we need to rest. Everybody needs to rest. But, at some point in time, you do need to get up and do something. Bahama's back. Hey, Bahamas. Anyway, my hands are getting really cold, and I just like that there's so many wonderful people here right with y'all. But my hands are cold, and I need to go put up some things I just got at Walmart. Guys, look, what's supposed if you get a text, touch your phones, but we're saying you're not here to stalk with one hand and do social media with the other. That's not what we're paying you to do. So that's another issue they're running into with the young ones. But anyway, I am going to go inside and warm my hands, turn on the heater, and that does sound like Hell's Cauldron, John. It really does sound like Hell's Cauldron. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go have a cat party so they're really full before I leave, and make sure my phones are charged, because I do have to use the phone for work. We scan things with our phone. The phone is part of our work. And thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope to see y'all all again. If y'all haven't watched my latest video, go check it out. Good night, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you.